Hello guys, welcome back. I hope this time it doesn't lag. The last live stream was really laggy, which wasn't really nice. I hope it's not lagging anymore, at least. All right, it's fine. It's working fine. Good. That's a good thing. So in this session, what we'll be working on is we'll be working on a rainy window with the help of our oil pastels. Now, rainy window can be very complex. If you think about it, it can seem a bit complex to a lot of people, but it's not so much so. We are gonna take an easy approach and make a smaller version of it first. Okay. So in this session, we'll be drawing out our window or just the scenery, whichever one you would like to go with. I think I'm gonna add in few buildings and like plants. We'll see. And then you have to make it look blurry. That's the key point. You're gonna make it look blurry, and that is then going to, yeah, make basically look like a window with uh, rain dew on it. And on top of it, we are also going to be adding raindrops, right? So for the raindrops, what I want you guys to have is if you have a whitener or any a white acrylic marker, that would be really great because we will be using that as well. But if you don't have it, it's totally fine. Now, first we're going to map out what we want in our uh, scenery, first of all. So let me see. I'm going to just look at the page. Okay, that's good enough. First, we're gonna draw the scenery. So I think I'm gonna add in few building and make it look like it's the apartment window, and like this is a landscape window, of course. And this, yeah, I'm just gonna add a line to know where you guys can see. Yeah, so I will just add in a line, but I don't exceed it. Then I can draw wherever you guys can see. Okay, this is how much we're gonna draw because this is a notebook version, or if I see notebook, right? So we are gonna work in like very small art pieces first. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add in a building, like make it look like you can see build a few buildings. So I'll just add in lines like this. Wait, this is too close. To I want it to look like there are many buildings like passing in that way. This is one. Then I'm gonna make the next one smaller than this. About this much. Not to see the top. Yeah, about this much. The next one, I'll make a bit more broader. And then the rest I'll just make shorter as it goes by to the point that I can see the buildings from. And then here, I'm going to erase a bit of the building towards the sky because I'm going to make a road as well. It looks like there are cars coming. That, and then I can either make more buildings. But this time I just make it a bit more dependent height. I'm also gonna make like a going to the other side. You guys don't have to do it. I mean, most of the things won't be even visible. It's just I'm making it look more aesthetic, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is like my rough sketch of what do I say sketch? Sketch of what I want in my building. And in there, I'm also going to be adding few lights. So I'll just add in few lights like this. Basically making them look like they're street lights. And they will also um, go smaller and further as the picture goes away. If you have any earbuds, like the one with which you clean the ear, that will come in handy as well. If not, then you can use your tissue paper as well. If you guys remember, I asked you guys to always keep a tissue paper with you. In the building itself, you can add a few other things if you want to. If you want to add more smaller building next to it, if you want to add flyers on building, it's totally your call. So I'm basically making it super vague and up to your imagination. So this is the situation we are working with. Okay, once I'm satisfied with my whole sketch, I'm going to take up all the colors first, which I think I'll be needing. First, I will be working with a color, black color, a gray color, a white, of course. And what else should we use? Yeah, for the light, I'm definitely gonna use a bright yellow, like different shades of yellow and a bit of a deep yellow or orange even. And yeah, I think I'm also gonna add in a bit more of the shade in like the yellow, dark lightish brown and dark brown as well if you want to. Dark or medium brown, whichever one you feel like it. Totally your call. Yeah, and also I'm gonna like clean my colors with my tissue paper, which I used yesterday as well. So you don't have to throw away your tissue as soon as you're done with like your like one of your artwork. Try to keep it and use it unless you cannot use it anymore because why to waste anything? You almost stripped the yellow color, threw it down. Just cleaning up my colors, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm done with my white color. I'm coloring. I'm cleaning my gray color now. I hope it's not lagging. Let me check if it's lagging. I don't want it to be lagging anymore. Okay, it's not lagging. Great. Great. I'm just coloring, cleaning off my colors, guys. Sorry if it's taking a while. But yeah, you can also like clean it as you go, but I feel like cleaning it before helps. And well, you not forgetting. If you forget things like me very often, then you might forget that you have to clean stuff and you can just go over and color on it, which again I don't want. Oh yeah, if you want to add trees or bushes, you can add it. But I feel like I'm going for a city vibe, so it just looks a bit weird. But yeah, whatever technique I'll show you, you can use the same for different plants and trees as well. You just instead of using the colors of the buildings, which are gray, black, you can use different shades of green, and you can just like go on with those and blend them in the technique which I'll show you right now. Okay. I am just coloring every other. Yeah, everything else is clean. I don't need to clean it again and again. I will need to clean my white, but that's not it. Yeah, and I used my tissue again for the next effort. Okay, so now I'll be just going on with my colors and just simply coloring out or mapping out all the areas. I'm not going to like color it, but I'll basically just add in the shades. And you'll understand once you see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'll just instead of like actually coloring it, I'll just be going and making the line first. And I'll be just going around in a random pattern because I don't want the color to be like popping out like usual. I want it to look more of a smushed color because we're looking at it through a steamy, uh, watered down window because of the rain. Okay, and then what I'll do for the next steps as well, I'll be taking like a clean tissue, making sure that I have like a thick piece of my tissue, and I'll just blend out this. Either you can do this or you can use your finger, whichever one is more better like for you, you can go with that. So either this or the other one. Because this drawing sheet of mine is too thick, I'm just gonna go over again and I'll be using my fingers. But if you have a better page quality, I don't know why I went with this today because this has a very poor page quality. But yeah, if you have the drawing notebook with better page quality, try to go for the tissue or even the earbuds, the one which I was telling you. They are really easy to work with, really mess free. The one con of using your finger is just that it's gonna get messy if you use your fingers, especially because I'm going on with like dark shades. It's just going to look super messy. But yes, we do what we do, and we finish the artwork. Basically, we are trying to create an effect of a smushed picture. And then I'll go in with my gray as well. Now I'll just go in one by one, and I won't wait for like a long time, and I'll just start blending it right away. See, this just creates like a blurry effect, and that's what we want. You don't have to care about perfection because it's just going to end up looking very, very anyways. And then I'll also use the gray here, but instead of just using gray, I'll also be using black here in this building. And I'll just mix that too, and then blend it out like this. So I'm going to shake the camera, my bad. Sorry. It happens every time I arrange my sheet. Just I end up always knocking the camera. We'll create a bunch of parents. Once we're done with this much, I'm going to do the rest of the parents as well. We're using it dark now. Make sure you leave out the space for the lights, right? Once you are done with work, you can wipe up your fingers in the tissue itself. And also use some dark blue color and gray here and make it look like a window actually. And that broke my hand. Now then in the window set, I'm just going to add a little bit of a blue around. And then I'll just blend it all with my fingers. You won't see a clear reflection of the window, right? Because you're just looking at another window through your window in the rain. So it's going to have a bit of a grayish hue because the outside clouds are also gray. I'm going to add in more gray in this. Like that. Let me finish the rest of the things and then I'll show you how to add raindrops on top. Maybe the other side of the windows as well. For the clouds itself, I'm going to use a bit of a gray and white. Also, one easier technique which you can do is like use the white to go over like this because it is going to look very cloudy and smudgy with this. You can just use this as well. And you can just add a little bit of clouds. You can write again and just going down like that. For the lights, I will be taking my bright yellow, coloring in a little part, and then adding my deep yellow and just going around it like that. So I'll do this for each and every light. You can also switch between orange as well. Like that. Just blend like this. And I'm also going to blend it out with the white to show you the technique. This, just take your finger and smoosh the rest. That. If you think it looks a bit more lighter, then you can of course take your color. You can add in more dimensions to your building. I'm using a medium brown now. And just adding in shades. Just as so. So I'm just going for now. I'm just going to show you how to do the raindrops as well. Why? Because if I continue this, we might like run to the end of the session. Now here, I'm just going to add in a bit more of that in between, and just yep. You can also just add in the street lights detailing like that. Okay. So if you, also, I'm just going to smush this out as well because if my window is blurry, it will look blurry as well. I'm also going to add in a bit of brown hue next to this one. Make it look like there is light next to it. I'm going to add a little orange here. And also put my orange. Okay. Yeah, now I have one this side of my paper completed, right? I'm gonna grab my whitener and I'm gonna proceed. Yeah. First, I'm going to map out where I want my raindrops to be. So you can take an acrylic marker or you can take your whitener and you can first like start off and make a trail like that. If you can see, and then just make it into a dot like this. And I'm also making few of the ones which will be trailing throughout the window. If you want to, you can also add like a window rim to make it look more accurate, but this also works, right? And I want to add in drops like this. I'm going to add in a few smaller drops as well. Yes, I want to here. Now it won't just end here. I will also like show you right now how to make it look more realistic. Now that I have added my trails of like water droplets throughout my window, next I will be taking my pencil color and not pencil color, just pencil, or pencil color would work as well, and just outline next to it like this. This will add in a bit more of a depth. And not only there, I'm also going to be adding it around all of the other parts. You can also do like rain droplets with the help of oil pastels, but because this is like for a beginner friendly session, I'm trying to make it as easy for you guys as possible. And this is like one of the convenient way in which you can actually make it quicker. For longer and detailed oil pastel classes, of course, you can go on to the website and apply. But just for sure, for parts, yeah. You don't mind this, but like this so far. And then I'm gonna also add in a bit more of a shading that it looks like the raindrop is falling on our window. Like this. And you can of course take your white and you can obviously like go over like this to make it look more windowy. You can just blend it out with your fingers. But yeah, this is how you make a rainy day or a rainy window with the help of oil pastels and or acrylic markers as well, because that will help you elevate your picture. I hope you guys enjoyed the session, and I hope to see you in the next one very soon, which will be tomorrow itself. And I hope there wasn't a lot of lag, because in the last session there was quite a lot.